Hello, Slays. It's time once again for Bad Girls Rants. As you can see, I've donned my cane gear again because I want to talk about the WWE. This time, let's talk about Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. What the fuck happened? Alright, if you've been following WWE, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It all started at SummerSlam of this year, 2013. Uh, it was the WWE Championship title match between John Cena and Daniel Bryan, with Triple H as the self-volunteered guest referee. Bryan successfully defeated Cena and won the belt, but then Randy Orton cashed in his Money in the Bank, and Bryan was ready. Bryan was like, "Come at me, bro. Come on, bring it. I'll kick your ass too." He was ready. What Bryan was not ready for was Triple H randomly delivering a pedigree and knocking Bryan unconscious, giving Orton the clear to pin him without any resistance and steal the title away. That was just the beginning. For the months following, up to present day, late November, Triple H and Stephanie McMahon have just been outright dicks. Pretty much, Triple H has become Vince McMahon Jr. He's acting exactly like Vince McMahon. Why is that fucked up? Because Triple H, along with his best buddy Shawn Michaels, back in the day, led D-Generation X, which was all about breaking all the rules of the WWE and sticking it to it, Vince McMahon, and pissing him off. So why is suddenly this guy, who was all about breaking the rules and sticking it to the man, has now become exactly like the man and is now demanding that all superstars follow the rules? That doesn't make any fucking sense. And they're not even professional authority. They're very unprofessional authority. The way they push around Daniel Bryan and The Big Show, and also the Rhodes, Cody, and Goldust, it's just outright stupid. And now suddenly the Shield is their bitches. I didn't like the Shield before when they're working directly for Paul Heyman, but now that they're working for Triple H, it's just, they're not even intimidating more. They're just a bunch of little bitches. And I don't like the writing of how they say, "Oh, Big Show, he was having financial trouble, so he had to do everything that Stephanie and Triple H told him to do because if he didn't, he'd lose his job." Last I fucking checked, the WWE superstars make fucking millions. I don't believe for a second that Big Show was ever having financial troubles. And, you see, here's the worst part. Here's what bothers me the most, more than anything else. The WWE owns an anti-bullying campaign where they have superstars go to schools and teach kids about bullying and how to overcome it, and discouraging the bullies at the school to stop bullying the children, and for the ones being bullied to not allow themselves to be bullied and to be brave and rise above. As a matter of fact, that's John Cena's slogan, "Rise above the hate." And what do they do? What do the writers put in? They put the authority of WWE bullying superstars. I mean, Big Show got the last laugh. I mean, he had the lawsuit and he knocked out Triple H. The entire W Universe totally got off to that, including myself. But Daniel Bryan never got the rewards that he was so hardly working for. At Night of Champions, he defeated Randy Orton, but following night, Triple H takes away his title because he set up the referee to do a fast count. And then Battleground was just a big fucked up mess. And Hell in a Cell, even though Shawn Michaels clearly stated, "I will not be biased, you will have a champion crowned fairly at Hell in a Cell," guess what? There wasn't a champion crowned fairly. It doesn't bother me that Shawn Michaels kicked Bryan. It bothers me that Shawn Michaels counted for Orton when he knew damn fucking well Orton was not the one that knocked Bryan unconscious. he was. And what does this teach the children? That if you work hard, you won't be successful? Hell in a Cell, that's it. Bryan's done. Now they're moved on to this new story with Bryan and CM Punk fighting the Wyatt family. Bryan never succeeded in becoming the WWE Champion and keeping it for at least till another pay-per-view, for at least a few weeks. He never succeeded. Is this what WWE wants to teach the children? Children watch the fucking WWE, okay? They watch the show, and they observe this, and they try to apply it to their own lives. And what this has taught the kids, that if you want something, and you work your ass for it, and you fight for it, you still won't get it. So how does that promote their anti-bullying campaign? When they don't even betray their own fucking superstars, rising above the hate. It is a horrible example, and it's terrible writing, and something tells me it's just going to get progressively worse. I'm sure at Survivor Series, Big Show's going to be cheated out of the title, and then it's just going to keep on going, and now, and Kane. Kane is my favorite wrestler, and now he's part of the Authority. I invite Kane going heel again. I mean, don't get me wrong, Team Hell No was fucking hilarious, but it really fucked up Kane's image as being a heartless badass. I mean, all this hug it out and stuff, fluffy unicorns and all this shit, yeah, it's funny, but it's definitely not badass. So I welcomed him going heel, but not as an Authority. And don't take the mask off, I fucking love the mask. The new mask look was awesome. Kane looks better in a mask than without a mask. Yeah, Kane without a mask is nothing new to us because he fought without a mask for most of the turn of the century and only brought it back like 2 years ago. But now he dumped it again, and he wears a fucking suit. I don't want to see my man Kane in a suit. I want to see him in the ring kicking some fucking ass. Change the mask if you want, because, he's worn this style mask for 2 years. So, design a new one. In fact, I saw an image floating around that I thought was going to be his new mask. It was like stitched patches of black and red. It looked really fucking badass, and I welcome the costume change for Kane, but don't lose the mask, man. I fucking love the mask, and I'm disappointed. I hope he puts a mask back on before WrestleMania, because WrestleMania 30 is coming to the New Orleans Superdome, motherfuckers, and I want to dress up for it. And if Kane doesn't wear a mask and a wig, that makes it harder for me. So, yeah, I'm not happy with the writing of WWE. I think it's terrible, and I just hope they undo it all before WrestleMania. They got 6 months to do it, so we'll see what fucking happens. This has been Bad Girls Rant. Salute!
Bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. Bad